Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our science class for today, which is about Unit 6 Water and Air. Last time we have talked about the different forms of water. We've talked about evaporation, condensation, the different sources of water, like the different forms of water, right? Now, for today, we are going to have some ways on how to save water. How to save water. For the vocabulary words, we have the first one, save. Can you say that? Save.
Save.
In Thai is?
Payat.
Okay. Next, we have waste. Waste.
Waste. เปลือง
And then we have reduce.
reduce
Reduce means?
ลด
Okay, when we say save, it means you do not waste it. Save and waste are opposites, okay? When you say save, it means you are not wasting. When you say you waste, you are not saving. When you say save, it means you do not use something in a wasteful manner. It means you are using it in a good way. Okay, you don't just use it to waste it. When you say waste, it means you use it anytime you like, even if you don't need it. Like you don't keep it. You don't think about the future. You don't think about keeping it so that you will still have that thing for the future. Like, for example, saving money. You save money, it means you keep some of your money so that in the future when the day comes you have money to use. When you say waste, you just use your money in toys, in food that you don't even eat, or you just use it in any way you like. You don't think about keeping money for the future. Okay, same with water. This one is about saving water and also wasting water. Next is reduce. The word reduce means you minimize. Do you know what's minimize? Make it smaller, make
yes
it less. Okay, like for example, reduce the use of water. It means from using a lot of water yesterday, today maybe you use a little bit less water. You make it less, smaller in amount. Okay. Now, our topic for today is about how to save water. We are going to talk about the different ways, correct ways on how to save water, the do's and don'ts in using water. When you say do's, it means the correct way, the good things to do. When you say don't, things that you should not do, because if you do this, then you will be wasting water, then you will not be saving water. Each day, we need to use a lot of water. We use water at home, we use water for agriculture, we use water for industry, right? Do you remember home use? Can you name some examples? Give some examples of home use, using water at home?
drinking bathing
Yeah,
brushing
brushing your teeth, taking a bath, bathing.
painting
Yes, washing your clothes, the dishes, right? Even
washing cars
your car, even drinking. Next, how about the use of water in agriculture? We use water for?
feeding animals
Yes, for
for
feeding
animals to
animals.
live in
Yes, animals live in water too. What else? For the plants, to water the plants, the vegetables, the trees with fruits, the flowering plants. Right. How about for industry? How do we use water for industry? We use it
for shipping
for shipping products.
produce teacher I think this is social or science
This is science. Yes. For producing producing products in factories, right? Aside from these, there are still a lot more uses of water. We can use water anywhere. We need water everywhere. So, our life, in our everyday lives, we need a lot of water. We use a lot of water. So we only have a few sources of water, right? Like for example, a dam. We get water from the dams, right? And for example, in one dam can provide water for thousands of people, you know? Not just for one province, sometimes one not just for one city. Sometimes it provides for the whole province, right? Or maybe more if there's less people. So it means we have a few sources of water. And do you remember, right? We discussed about fresh and salt water. Which one has more on earth, fresh or salt water?
Salt. Salt water.
Yes, there's more
Water
salt
is
water.
a water.
Remember, there's 98% of salt water and only 2% of fresh water on earth. So, we do not use salt water in our everyday lives. We use fresh water. It means those 2% of what fresh water on earth, we share it amongst all the people on earth, in all the countries, right? All over the world. So, if we use a lot of water, there will be a time that there will be no more water, right, on earth. And our life would be in danger if water ran out. Okay, run out, like runout. This one is run out. It means finish already. If it runs out, what do you mean by run out? It
Teacher,
means
no, no more water.
yes, no more water.
Teacher,
Yes.
you spelling wrong. You
No,
in.
no. This one is correct. Run out.
Oh.
Run
It's
out
the
means
past.
yes. Run out means
Teacher,
now, and then
if
ran out means finished. Okay, just like eat and then ate, like that. This one is finished, but it's the same meaning. Run out. RUN and RAN. Okay. Ah, if water runs out, what will happen? Our life, all the living things here on earth will be in danger. Like, for example, of living things, humans, people, right? What else? Plants and animals. All of us will be in
but the fish
danger.
don't die because it has no water.
No, if there's no more water, it includes the sea and the ocean, right?
RIP. Then
Mm.
salt water and fresh water is disappeared.
That's why it is very important to save water. Now, let us talk about saving water. There are two key things in saving water. Turn off your microphone first. Turn off your microphone. When you say two key things means important things, important words. Okay? There are two key things in saving water. The first one is keeping water clean. Under keeping water clean, there are many ways on how to keep water clean. But this one is the words to remember. Like if you do this, everything will follow. Like if you know how to keep water clean, then you'll be able to save water in many ways. Another one is reducing water use. Reducing water use, there are also many ways on how to reduce water use. Okay, so if you do these two things, you'll be able to save water. Again, keeping water clean, reducing water use. Keeping water clean means do not make the water dirty, because if the water gets dirty, will you still be able to use it?
No.
No, you can't use it for drinking anymore. If you use it for bathing, you will have skin problems.
Itching.
Yes, you'll have itchy. You cannot use dirty water to wash your dishes. You'll have bacteria on your plate. Another one, reducing water use. You have to use less water. All right, now let's talk about them. The first one is keeping the water clean. Okay, how do we keep the water clean? Oh no, this one is reducing water. Reducing water, how do we reduce water use? The first one is don't leave a tap turned on. When you say tap, that is the faucet, right? The faucet. Don't leave a tap turned on. This one is the tap where we usually get water. So sometimes we forget to turn off the tap, we leave and it's still on, right? So that one is an example of wasting water. If you want to save water, you have to make sure that all the taps in your house or at the school or anywhere else are turned off. Sometimes you even uh, have it turned on a little bit. You don't notice it, but it's still on, right? You don't turn it off properly. So that is wasting water. Imagine how many drops of water will come out, will drop, right? In 1 minute. How about if you leave it for 2 hours or maybe one day? Yes.
Uh, my home have many taps.
And then you have to make sure that they are all turned off, all closed. Next, another one. Turn off the tap while soaping or brushing. Like, for example, when you are taking a shower, right? Some people do like this. The shower is still turned on. It's still moving, it's still working, and then you shampoo your hair, you brush your body, you soap, and then you sing, you play, right? Do you do that?
Oh, teacher, I playing. I singing and playing in the toilet.
Because how are we supposed to take a bath? We have to wet our body, right? Of course, you turn on the shower to wet your body. After you got wet, you have to turn it off, and then there you shampoo your hair, right? You brush your body, you scrub your body, right? Don't just leave the shower turned on for the whole time that you are in the toilet. Sometimes you like it turned on and then you play and then you think it's a massage, right?
That teacher, I don't think in the in the morning I wake up in 7:30, and then I sleep, go to the toilet for take a bath and brush my teeth,
Mm-hmm.
and then I go to eat lunch.
If for example it takes 10 minutes or 15 minutes for you to finish taking a shower and you leave it on the whole time.
Teacher, but I only a little bit calm.
Mm-hmm. Sahaton, turn off your microphone. Okay, next, another example is when brushing our teeth. Some people do not use a cup. Do you use a glass when brushing? Some people do not use. Sometimes they just turn on the tap and then they wet the toothbrush and then brush their teeth. They leave it on, right?
Teacher,
Mm-hmm.
I not do like that. Teacher, I not do like that
It's
too.
better to use a glass, right?
Right hand.
Mm-hmm. It's
Teacher,
better.
teacher, I look like this. Teacher,
Yes.
I brush with dry brush.
Mm-hmm. It's better to use a glass because you will not be wasting any water. You just use one glass. But if you don't use a glass, sometimes you get only a little bit of water in your hand and then everything spills out. There's more water spilling out than the one that you actually use, right? Next, another one is don't waste water. This one has many ways. There are many ways on how to waste water. There are many actions, reasons why people waste water. There are many circumstances. There are many times that people waste water. This one is general. Like for example, you leave the tap turned on, that this one is overflowing. Look at this one, it even has a hole. Another one is overflowing bathtubs. You turn it on and then you leave it on. Or maybe sometimes like this. You're too busy watering you're busy watering the plants, but you're busy with your phones too. You turn around and you leave it on, right?
Phone
Those,
is float already, float of water.
yes, and the plants will die because there's too much water,
So when you
right?
waste
And can you give more examples on wasting water? How do people waste water? Aside from these,
Play the water.
play, yes.
oh,
Lie
What
in
else?
the swimming pool.
But sometimes swimming pool is fine because you don't change the water every day. Sometimes you leave it for a long time. You can use it again and again, right?
Teacher, it have the machine that the dirty water can be clean
Clean,
water.
yes. Sometimes they recycle the water by cleaning it. They put
My
something and
home have
clean.
like that too.
You have a swimming pool at home?
Teacher, like crawling.
Yes, yes. If
Teacher, I don't have my swimming pool.
oh
Mhm.
the village, right?
Yes, I am in the village.
And then there's a swimming pool there. Sometimes they reuse the water. They just clean it with some chemicals and some machines. No, another one,
Village
oh,
don't have swimming.
another way how people waste water. How do people waste water?
Use
Sometimes when they wash the dishes, they leave the tap turned on for a long time, right? In washing the dishes.
ทำแบบนั้นไหม
What else?
เอ
In
อ
flushing the toilet. Some kids like to play with the flush. Do you know flushing the toilet?
Yes,
Some people play with the flush.
it's the button you press and then it has water come out.
Yeah.
Sometimes people press like
Again and again and again, right? Yes.
what is that?
Flush the toilet. You don't know flush? Next, another one is this one, keeping the water clean.
The
Keeping the
music
rivers, the
clean.
ocean, the sea. What else? Even the water in your bathroom. Like for example, the water in the bucket or the water in the refrigerator in your water bottle, right? Keeping the rivers clean will help save water because that just like what I said, if the water gets dirty, then we will not be able to use them anymore. You have to get another one. Like for example, if the water in your water bottle gets dirty, you have to
cause
throw it away.
the
Mm-hmm.
river has fresh water in it, not salt water.
Yes. Yes. If
And
for
living things.
if for example the water in your water bottle gets dirty, you have to throw it and then you have to get a new water. You have to get new water, right? Another one, if the water in the bucket in your toilet gets dirty, you cannot use that anymore. Then you have to fill it with new water again. Same with the rivers, ocean, the sea. If, for example, rivers have fresh water, right? We can use it for taking a bath, taking a swim. Some animals drink from the rivers. Some animals live in the rivers. And if you make them dirty, then the animals won't be able to drink them anymore. You cannot swim there anymore. You cannot go fishing there anymore. Same with the sea, right? Ah, okay, next. Take a shower instead of a bath. Why is this a way of saving water? Why? Why it's better to take a shower instead of a bath? Because because why?
My home
It
have
fresh
bed.
water.
Teacher, uh, I don't have like that. I have
Bathtub.
only the shower.
Mm-hmm. But why do you
Teacher,
think it's better to use the shower instead of the
Because
bathtub?
bath is used more water.
Yes, because bathtubs need a lot of water,
Teacher, my
right?
home is small. I cannot use like this, and
Mm-hmm.
teacher, it looks like they
it
Mm-hmm.
look like it.
Because you have to fill this with a lot of water, and then
Teacher,
mhm,
my home have bathtub. I bath.
mhm. If for example you want to take a bath, you fill it with a lot of water and then you put some soap for bubbles. After you play in the bathtub, you will still go to the shower and rinse, right? So it means you use water twice, two times in the bathtub, and then after that you have to rinse again in the shower. So you use a lot of water.
to get clean.
You have to use a lot of water. But when you take a shower, it will be quicker. It will
Alright.
not take you a long time. And then when you take a shower, then that's it. The water that you use in the shower is the only water that you have to use. It uh won't be like this. Won't be as much as the water in the bathtub, right? But it's okay to use a bath. Maybe you will say, Teacher Danica said don't use the bathtub. Don't take a bath. No, it's not like that. Teacher only says not all the time, maybe not every day. You can still use it. It's okay to use it if you want. It's okay because it's fun to use the bathtub. You can
Once
relax, you
a
can
month.
play, yes. But if you can do it sometimes only, not every day, right? Maybe only sometimes. Maybe you prefer it's better to prefer to choose the shower instead of the bathtub, right? Okay, now next is reuse water if you can. When you say reuse, you use it for one work, one thing, and then you can use it again after that for another thing, for another work. Like for example, when you have to cook or when you have to eat some fruits, you have to wash your fruits with water. You have to wash the vegetables. And after that, you can keep that water that you have used. And later on, you can use the same water in watering the plants, right? Because this one doesn't have soap. You can use it to water the plants again, right? You can put it here in the sprinkler and then you use it for your plants. Another one, can you give me more examples on how to reuse water?
Teacher,
Mhm.
my mom wash clothes and my mom use water
To
to watering the plants.
yes, sometimes we do that. Or you can use the water that you use in washing your clothes in cleaning your garage. Do you know garage? For your cars, for your cars where you park your cars, or maybe the outside of your
Yes.
house, you can use it to clean the floor, right? Or sometimes what else? You can use what else? Maybe you can use the water from the bathtub in cleaning the floor too, right? Or maybe what else? Do not use the water in the bathtub for cooking.
Yes.
Only the safe ones. Like for example, if it doesn't have soap, you can use it for the plants.
Use oat oil
Mm-hmm.
to be my mom burning leaf all the time.
Mm-hmm.
My mom use oat oil. Do you
Mm-hmm.
that?
Mm-hmm. Yes, to stop the fire.
No, to make fire.
Ah, okay. All right. Now, next is fix broken taps with leaks. When you say leak, sometimes there's the tap, and then it's broken, and then some water comes out from the tap, right? It won't stop even if it's turned off. Some water is still dripping. That's a leak. So you have to call someone to fix the broken tap for you, because if you don't fix it, that is wasting water, and also your electric bill will be too high. You have to pay a lot, right? And do you know what do you call the person who fixes broken taps? Who fixes the toilet, the
Plumber.
kitchen?
Plumber.
Yes. But you do not say letter B, it's plumber only.
Plumber.
Yes, correct. All right, now that's it. Let's watch the video now. Let me show you the video before we do the games.
Smile and learn.
Hello, friends! I'm on a very special mission. Today, I'm going to tell you about saving water. Water is essential for life. Without water, all living beings would go extinct. That's why we should all do our best to save water and reduce its consumption. As you know, 3/4 of our planet is covered with water, but only a small proportion is drinkable. Listen closely. 97% of the water on Earth is salt water and 3% is fresh water. Of that, only 0.025% of fresh water is drinkable. As you can see, this is a very small percentage. Besides, it decreases every year owing to contamination and human consumption. For a more sustainable planet, it's important to reduce drinking water consumption. But how do we waste water? In what ways do we use this very important resource carelessly? These are some surprising facts. Do you know how many gallons of water we waste every time we use the toilet as a bin? Around 1.5 gallons. Do you know how many gallons of water you waste if you don't shut off the faucet while brushing your teeth? 4.5 gallons. Also, a dripping tap wastes nearly 8 gallons of water a day. Wow, that's impressive. This is how we waste millions of gallons of water every day without even realizing it. But there are ways and recommendations to follow. To save water at home and contribute with our grain of sand to helping the environment. Here's what we can do. Make sure water taps are completely turned off. Don't use the toilet as a garbage bin. Turn off the water tap while brushing your teeth. Run the washing machine only with a full load. Reuse the water for cleaning the vegetables to water the plants. Rainwater can be harvested and stored to water your garden. Have a shower instead of a bath. Do you know how many gallons of water we could save if we turned off the water while having a shower? 40 gallons! Wow! These are some ways to reduce water consumption and contribute to a better planet. Would you like to join our mission? Start saving water now. The planet is in our hands.
All right. Now let us go to our look at game for today.
Your home is windy.
I'm at the school. This is school.
I see you at home.
This is school. I'm at the school. Okay. Can you see? Can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So we just have to click on the correct answer. For example, turn blank tap
Turn
while brushing
off.
the teeth.
Off.
Take blank bath.
Shorter.
Shorter.
Turn
Off.
Off.
just like that. All right. So let's start. What are we going to choose?
Um,
Teacher, crypto app.
Battle Royale.
blue brush.
Racing. Racing. Racing.
Factory.
No factory.
What do you want? Battle Royale or
Racing. Crypto app.
Blue brush.
I wonder what it is. I wonder what it is. Oh no. No.
game ID 689410. Join now, join.
Teacher, start now.
Wait, there are still only 11 students. 1 minute and I will click start.
เป็นไงเจอ King of Hearts ไหม
Okay, I'll click start now. Go. 4 minutes, 30 seconds. Three minutes. Two minutes. One minute. Ten, nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's see. Third, we have Mario, Pudis, and Chayanan. Good. Chayanan, you use your real name now, huh? Alright, can you see the live worksheet?
Good.
Okay, for the live worksheet, we have part 1, drag and drop the words. This one we have shower, water, reuse, save, and clean. Number 1, blank is very important to people, animals, and plants.
Water. Water.
Water. We should blank water. We should
We should say water.
save. We should take a blank instead of bath.
Shower.
We can blank the water used in washing the fruits in watering the
Reuse.
plants.
Reuse.
We can save water by
Clean.
keeping the rivers clean.
Clean.
Next, just click if it's a do or a don't.
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 Number 2,
Don't. Do.
do. This one is
Don't.
don't and
Don't.
don't. And that's it. Finished. Very easy. There you go.